We are Egon, and this is VK Online Music News.
Oh, hello.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Thank you, and you?
Thank you, and you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
That's great.
And it's great to see you looking like that as well. Perfect.
Well, we need it.
Exactly. So does anybody know what you actually look like?
Nope.
Oh, that's good.
Even just our mother, so keep the secret.
Well, yeah, your mothers, hopefully they do. Oh, that's brilliant to meet you guys.
Okay, that's great. Nice to meet you. I am 5, he's 4.
I am Chris, and the number 4.
The number 4. You can check it with the cross over here. So he's Chris Egon.
He's Chris.
Yeah.
I am Chris.
Here's Chris.
Yep.
I am 5. And we are Egon.
Brilliant. What does that mean?
What? Egon?
Yeah.
Okay. Need to explain that shit.
Well, Egun is in the African culture. Egun is the entity who gives the permissions for past to the other world, and too many people wants to venerate the Eguns with different gifts like animals blood, fruits, and different kinds of offers. The Egun is an entity it's like a saint, but it's not a saint. It's like a dark saint in the Catholic terms. It's not a demon, but it's not a saint or a demon. It's just an entity.
Yeah, that's explanation.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So you're both obviously from Mexico.
Yeah, we're from Mexico. We're here right now.
So how are you trying to say it in a good way? How were you understood or taken in by the Mexican people?
We don't know. I mean, it's kind of it's really strange because we're not that known here. It's kind of strange, but we have good numbers in Spotify terms about listeners in Mexico. That's a really strange thing. But I think it will be a little slower. It's always a little slower in terms of this kind of music or this kind of alternative shit. It's always slower than anything else like pop or other kind of music. So it's okay for us. It's okay. I think the people who needs to know about us, and that's great.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's different, isn't it? It's very different. I mean, was it easy for you to get noticed out of South America, Mexico, and into the world?
Well, it's really hard. We think it was something we're talking about a couple of minutes ago. It's really hard. I mean, it's like the hard mode in a game. Talking about alternative music, it's really hard. You don't have any kind of support. There is not much people involved, but it's great because when people are involved into it, they are so passionate about it. It's our example when you are in music and example of the fans. Our fans, the Egon heads, they are really passionate about what we do, about what we think, about what we make about music. So, well, it's great. At least this hard thing is really it's really great. I think we are more passionate doing it because of this hard way of doing things.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's hard because, like, say, five, we never played in Mexico, never with Egon, and we have a lot of support for the people here in Mexico, and in but the real market of Egon is in Europe. Uh, Maybe Germany is the big or the biggest market from Egon, but yes, it's hard. It's hard because the electro and the industrial music here in Mexico is not the real. It's not a real hit actually. It's not a big thing. Big thing. It's a very small scene here, but we think is on the way. All the things are working. Well, it's for us. It's very ¿cómo se dice? Um, very great the results because we really don't have any support when we start with this project, and actually we have a lot of support in different parts of the world, not just in Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really hard, but somebody needs to do this shit. I mean,
Yeah. Well, where's your biggest fan base? Is it Germany, like you said?
yeah, well, we really love, we really feel the support from people from Germany, obviously from Finland, Malta, actually, Malta, thank you.
Yeah.
Is the UK, UK, Spain. You can see not only number. I'm not talking about numbers. I talking about comments, about pictures. Our
The support for us in the social networks. And USA, it's a big fan base too.
Yeah, in the US, it's a big fan base. They're so passionate too. Sweden, we have a lot of people from Sweden too. But I think it's France. France, we had a lot of support from France actually.
Wow. Okay.
A lot of podcasts, radio shows, DJs playing our music. We are even discovering new places or new countries that supports us.
Every day we discover a new place in the world talking about Egon, and it's amazing.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, it's really amazing. We really love this shit. When obviously in our social media, we always trying to take an output to that. Share shows, sharing podcasts, sharing playlists, sharing all the people who love what we do. They are passionate about it, so we always share this because it's great. It's really great.
It is. It is. I mean, it's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels great.
You've come from Mexico, but your reach is so far and wide.
Yeah, that's really great. I think it's the fuel for us. It's a great fuel to stay doing what we do about music and about the passion about doing it in the way we do. We're doing it.
I was going to say you're so passionate. I mean, I was going to say here the first time I heard you guys, it was Visions and Let the Devil Shine.
Great tracks.
I had to write this down earlier because I put the first thing I heard the time I heard you, I just went, fuck, I love this band. That sound, it's just, I describe it as being tied to the front of a big truck and being driven at full speed. It's just full of energy and power. It's just brilliant.
It sounds great for a video clip.
Yeah, if you want an adrenaline rush, it's you guys.
Thank you. A big truck, a cyber truck, maybe like the cyborg or Van Damme was Universal Soldier. that kind of truck.
Yes, it's like the scene in Pet Sematary with the guy is on the road and a big trailer with the against the guy and killed. Right? I remember that scene.
Yeah, it can be a good video clip. So that's a great idea.
It is. I mean, it's just that's how I feel when I listen to you. You're just on this adrenaline rush, straight through. Brilliant. It really is.
That's fun because a lot of people always say different genres. Most of the people don't. Maybe it's industrial, but it's metal, but it's so. It's a good question for you. What do you think about those tracks? It was more industrial for you, or what?
I'm not a big metal fan. I'm more industrial, goth, punk. But you guys have just, I don't know where I'd put you guys. It's just something different. I hadn't heard anything like it before. And it's the passion you put into it. And obviously the mystery behind the masks. I mean, that's another great touch.
That's great.
Yeah, it just works so well. But I don't know where I'd class you guys. I think it's EGGVN. That's it.
And that's great.
That's it. You are your own genre, really.
Yeah, we listen a lot of things, so we put all that in our music.
Yeah.
Obviously, with the new things we're doing right now, you will hear it. We're putting a lot of more genres to make it obviously kind of different.
It is brilliant.
About the mask, as you know, well, maybe you can you know about the lucha libre mexicana, the western, the Mexican western. I don't know, the
Yes.
Demon and Sand. Well, it's like a dream. When we are guys, we are very big fans from the lucha libre in Mexico, and when you put a mask, you really transform yourself. You know, this is like a different profile of. It's not the real person. It's like the luchadores, the wrestlers, and you feel this. I don't know what to say. That force, that compromise with the people. What you say, I am Egun. I am maybe a character, but it's like the B side of yourself. You know.
Yeah.
This is why we wear a mask. Actually,
It gives you like an energy.
Yeah, it feels energy. I think it has two purposes. The first one is obviously visually, because I know these are visual days, so you need something visual to look at the stage, to make you look at the stage.
Yeah.
So it's really great when you put the mask and then you go on. You can see the faces of the people, like, oh damn, they're, oh what the fuck. And that's great. And the other one is like four set. It's an alter ego, and it's great because it moves you to transform yourself on stage, and it's really great. So it has these two purposes, I think.
But is it difficult performing with those on?
Yeah, super difficult.
I was going to say it must get.
Yeah, we really hate it. We really hate this shit. Yeah, it's really a pain in the ass, but somebody needs to do this shit. I mean,
That's right. Yeah, exactly. What about the heat? Does it get hot in there?
we're in hell.
all the times when you comes out to the stage, you make the same question all the time. What the fuck? Who are the stupid who thinks this fucking mask is a good idea? But you say, well, work it.
So that's why he screams so angry. that's another reason for that.
Because he's so hot in there.
Take me that shit out. So no, yeah, that's great. It really feels on stage, you know.
Yeah. Do you remember the? I don't know if you know of them. Do you remember the Residents?
The Residents.
They had the eyeballs. They
No.
were the group. They were back in the early 80s. They were a strange American band, and they always wore eyeballs. no one knew who they were. They just wore eyeballs.
Okay. Well, I hope I hope they're less heat than these things.
Oh, I don't know.
I hope, really hope. Yeah, see Jaguar and said, "Oh, what the fuck."
But I mean, yeah, it's a great idea, but I can imagine the heat must be horrendous while you're trying to.
It's visually a great idea. It's not that a great idea when you put on the shit. Yeah, no, but we're going to find another way to do this. We need to think about it, but at least it's great.
It is, and it looks, like you said, it's visual, and it looks really good. It doesn't look like two guys singing and performing. It is two creatures performing, and I think that's what adds to it as well. It's the mystery and all that shrouded in it. What influences you guys, as in music-wise?
About music, well, we really hear a lot of music, different things. We started into hip hop. Maybe it doesn't seem like that, but we're really fan of a lot of stuff. Yeah, obviously we wanted in first instance to do this mix of different genres we like, but obviously we're trying to just put it in a way. I mean, not trying to mix something like, I don't know, country with industrial music, or there's things like you need to think more about how you're gonna mix that thing. No, so we're trying to mix things like maybe sound great together, but obviously we're trying to put the industrial term just a step forward. I mean, obviously mixing with other things. That's really our purpose in our music.
It works well. It works
Well,
really.
for real, we have a lot of influence. We have a hip hop influence, we have metal influence, we have electro influence, and we want with Egon put in a mix all that things, but we don't want to sound to somebody or someone or some project. We are looking for get a real sound, a personal sound for the band, and well, if you need names, we can say in our influence it's Cypress Hill, it's the Psycho Realm, and Skinny Puppy, and Atari Teenage Riot, Aphex Twin, and a lot, Ministry, Control Machete from Mexico, and many bands, many projects around the world. No, maybe I can see you almost Chemical Brothers and Prodigy, Pitch Shifter, and well, too many influence about.
Yeah, but I do think you've achieved what you wanted to do. There is a sound there that isn't anywhere else. It's only you guys have it, and it is distinct to you.
Yeah, I think we're trying. We have our place. I mean, you need to have your own place to found your own place. Obviously, we love black metal, but there's a lot of good black metal bands. So, okay, what's your difference? What's something you can do or something you can make that anybody else can do? So we have the idea of this aggressive sound or this aggressive way to do things, but it has to have some danceable thing or some I don't know, something with energy. I mean, we're trying to mix a lot of aggressive things, but with an energy, something to make you move. Obviously, for Era De La Bestia, we experimented with some lower tempo tracks, even I don't know, something like doom metal or something we don't made in the past. But it's what it is. I mean, okay, you put some. Okay, now we try something different. Try some doom metal with some black metal with some electronic music, maybe some experimental things, and drum and bass, ambient, IDM, industrial, just trying to achieve our own sound. That's really what our purpose with this project.
That is fantastic. I love that sound that you have. It is unique
thank you.
to you. It is unique to you, which
Thank
is
you.
brilliant.
Yeah, no, and obviously our new stuff, it will be more experimental in terms of sound. Maybe it's kind of weird because we're experimenting with some I don't know if pop elements will be a good term, but in a 3-minute song, maybe trying to experiment with sound and with genres. Obviously, we came from experimental music since when hip hop we're listening to Benetton Snares and other shit really deep, Merzbow, Masona, and that shit, and well, obviously it's really hard for somebody to hear that, obviously, but well, maybe the hard thing is, well, why don't try to put some Masona elements or Merzbow elements, but with a 3-minute song. It's really hard. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
So
No.
it's really a good way to move forward what we want to do in music.
It's very good. What else we got here? I've done that one. Sorry about this. Oh yeah, that's one thing I want to ask. You've now obviously got a label.
Yeah, well,
You're
but
not
now, yeah, tell me.
Has that restricted your creativity in any way?
No. I would think it's like we were signed by them, by Dot of Line, because of our sound. That's really great.
In the charts with the people of Out of Line, the people out of line say to us, "We really love your sound. We want the band for your sound, and you feel free to make your new music, your new album with your sound. We have no restriction for you because you are in the in the middle of we want an electro sound, but we want a metal sound, and well, you are mixing perfectly that sound, and well, we say, well, we got it.
Yeah.
Where is the contract? Yeah, well,
so you can move either side of that a little bit, and you're okay still.
Yeah, that's great, because Out of Line wasn't that in that same path. I mean, and obviously so well-known industrial label, and then now looking for the metal thing and going to all the aspects of metal, from black for more metalcore and all that, and we perfectly match with it because obviously we're in the exact middle, and we can remix, and we can use guitars, and we can moving to different kind of sounds, but always in this universe of alternative music, of course.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I was always worried when it came out that you had been signed. I thought, is that going to change their sound?
Yeah, no, it's not our case. Fortunately, we have a lot of luck in that aspect, so it's really great.
That's good. That's really good. Right, funny question. When you're not EGGVN, what do you do?
Well, what we do when we are not Egon. Well, just living a normal life, just trying to survive and all this shit.
Yeah.
Just try to do. I mean, we know we live in a city, but this is more like a jungle, man.
Is it really that?
Yeah, now with these times, with these COVID times, I feel more like the jungle. We're trying to survive, not just living. So
it is horrible.
Yeah, of course, it's fucking horrible, but and it's great because Ego needs a way to output that things. We live this kind of life where everything is kind of hard to get, hard to survive, hard to just live. But Egun functions in that way. If you feel bad, then you will have a lot of things to say in a song.
That's
So
true. It
yeah,
influences you.
yeah,
Mexico City is a violent city, and it's a big city. But well, we try, or well, not try. We are a normal person. We have a job. We have all the things that a normal person.
Yeah.
Actually, it's with these pandemic times, it's difficult. It's difficult, but we are trying. We are trying
Yeah.
to overcome this. And well, many of my time is I'm working in graphic design, something like that, and boxing, uh, kinds of these kind of things. But this guy will.
yeah. Well, I'm actually an audio engineer and producer, so editing video. So that's
Oh,
why yeah, we're in this kind of artistic things, I think.
oh, that's brilliant.
But that's great. Obviously, I think and really appreciate what Egun made for us, because well, we're working on that stuff, and then I need to edit video, okay, and then now I can work with someone else doing that, graphic design. It was really Egun, it's a great experience, a really great life experience.
It's it's awesome. So do you do your own video editing and design?
Yep.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
Well,
You're like a self-contained.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we're doing all by ourselves, and that's great. You learn. You really learn a lot. So we're as I said before, Egon, it's a great output to all the things we feel and the things we live.
That is good. What's next for you guys? Where next?
Well, next thing, well, obviously,
Some shows. We need to do the shows. Dark Malta,
Yeah.
Weekender in Berlin, and maybe we can go to the Helsinki Industrial Festival again. And we need shows. We need to
Yeah.
get shows to some time in the stage. Maybe I think is uh, we really need that. These pandemic times put us in a bubble, and we need to get out from
Yeah.
that and get the stage again. I think.
yeah. First thing is that because we're a live band, we really love to play. We really love the energy with the people. Our past gigs were so great. People really are so connected what we do. Finland was greater. All the shows, obviously, all the shows, Germany, and they're really special. All our shows are really special for a lot of things, and we really need that. That's the first thing. And obviously, by now we're starting to doing new music. Now we're trying to do it maybe with a more involving more time, and trying to do it a little slower, I think. But it's great because we needed that. I think the past songs and the past CDs, the past albums, it was a little faster, and like, oh, we need to do this and this, and it was really fast. And
Yeah.
now we need to just slow down a little bit, just to really appreciate what we're doing, and the gusting in and saying, this sounds great. Now put this and that. Now we're taking our time. That's really something we needed. So we're taking our time on it. But obviously, we're going to release new music, of course. But by now, obviously, it's first of all shows. We really love that, and we
Yeah.
really need that. So we're most into it.
Yeah. Because that's got to come to an end soon. This hasn't it?
Yeah. Of course.
It has to. It can't keep going on.
Yeah,
you know.
please. No.
Really
Well,
can't.
no.
Exactly. So what can
Yeah.
we look forward to with your new album?
Whew. Well, maybe it's too soon to say something.
Yeah.
The only thing we can say right now it's we're still experimenting.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. We're still experimenting.
That's
We're trying to do something different. Maybe not that different. We're not too. Oh, I don't know. Maybe some love song. I don't know. Well, no, of course not. No, I'm joking. No. But
I was going to say that would be
that would be great. No, like, oh, a love song about
That'd be
aliens.
different.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't expect that. Well, experimenting. I mean, with moving forward the sound, trying to do something we didn't do in past albums. Obviously, trying to.
We are so more blasphemous, I guess. Of course, more blasphemous and
That's what shocks.
yeah, more dark music and well, the style maybe is we are thinking we are trying to do a different style or experimenting, but for sure, blasphemy, dark music, and well, more Egun.
Yeah, energy and dark music.
It's got to be, hasn't it? It's got to have the shock.
Yeah,
You've got to upset some people, surely.
Yeah, they really need to be bothered about it for us. They need to be bothered.
I think by shocking people, that causes publicity, and that helps.
That's fun. More about it's beyond publicity. It's really fun. It's really fun when you fuck with somebody. Hey, fuck you. God doesn't exist.
Yeah. That's the line from the startup line from one of your songs. What is it? This might shock you, but Lucifer is God.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello. Good morning. Maybe I will shock you, but Lucifer is God. Yeah. And it's really fun when you see their faces like, oh, what the fuck? That's
What
really
did they say? Did they really say that?
He really had the balls to say that to me in my face. Well, that's great.
Oh, dear, that's brilliant. I mean, it's like you're saying that we had Lord of the Lost play here.
Yeah,
at the last festival, and obviously Malta, they call it the little rock. It's a rock in the Mediterranean, and they started with on this rock I'll build my church.
Okay.
Lord of the Lost, and it was like, oh dear.
well.
It's just one way to annoy them a little bit.
Maybe burning another cross. I don't know. You know.
Why not?
Well,
if it gets someone annoyed, good.
it annoys. That's good. Let's do that shit. I don't know. We don't plan a lot. We just obviously plan the show and all that stuff and the playlist and all the things, and obviously we have rehearsals and that too and that shit. But when it comes to the show, that's why we really miss a lot that, because live shows you can do what you want with this mask obviously too.
Yeah.
So you transform into another thing, and then you do things with the people. That's really great.
It's all about shocking, isn't it? I mean, that's what entertainment.
It's all about shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It's entertainment.
Entertainment.
So.
I mean, that's what we want.
That's why you're here.
Exactly.
That's why you go to a show.
Yeah, exactly. The people go to see a comedy that insults people because that's what they want.
Yeah, exactly. You're right about it. That's just entertain, just for the entertainment.
Exactly. And it's like when you go on a roller coaster, you go for the fear. You don't go for a nice smooth ride. No point.
I thought it was obvious.
Yeah, exactly. But some people, that was too frightening. It's like, well,
why
I'm
doing here?
here?
This is so frightening. I am afraid.
Yeah. Right, guys. Anything else you'd like to add?
Well, something you want to add?
Well, listen, Egun, say blasphemies, drink beer,
Please,
burn churches,
please.
burn a church, please,
Another
and,
one, please.
and listen again.
Definitely. I agree
And
with that one.
and thank you for this spot. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the interview, man. It's really great.
And thank you both for giving me the chance as well. It's been absolute pleasure to meet you guys.
Oh, thank you. Thanks to you, man. It's a pleasure. Well, of course, Forrest said a lot. Stay healthy, of
And
course.
you two go as well.
Eat your vegetables.
That's it, yeah, exactly.
Burn churches, please.
And churches and crosses.
Spit some church at least. And listen Egon and show Egon to your neighbors.
That's a definite.
With a good volume, please.
Very loud.
Super loud, please.
It's the only way.
That's the only way we can hear Egon.
Exactly. But thank you guys, and I hope we can do it again sometime.
Yeah, of course. Of course. We're pleased, so we need to chat again, of course.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, both of you. It's been a pleasure meeting you, Chris and Five. I got it right, I think.
Thanks to you.
If you can see it. Thank you very much. You have a good evening. Or
Good
morning,
evening.
whatever it is there. Sorry.
Don't worry. See you.
Take care, guys. Bye, and thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.